early in my career I got so much, I did get a lot out of it, and then I just kind of reached this peak or this level where I don't actually ever see myself getting too much more out of it than a tidbit, a gem here, something that I could use. I need more. I think a lot of the professional development is focused on, okay, let's, strategies that work in the classroom, which is good, and I think along the way I've gotten some good ideas, but lots of times those ideas could come in 10 or 15 minutes, and then I have to sit there for another hour, and, it's just, drug out. One of my principals used to say, the gems, get the gems, and I would get one or two gems that I could immediately go do, and they'd be great, but the rest of it is just, kind of, a lot of fluff, a lot of, practicing doing these things. And as, someone who I feel I've always been very competent, like, let me go back and practice on my own. Let me go back and do some of these things. Don't make me sit here and go through some of these things as if I was, a student. If I could do completely ideal professional development would be utilizing universities. I think, maybe we need to recognize that there's a difference in how people learn. And with teachers, we don't want to do that. I think there's some teachers that they want practical. I just talked to a teacher today, and, she's second-year teacher, and she really wants the practical, how do we apply it, give me those great strategies. That's what I need. That's what I need right now. For me, I don't want that. I want someone to make me think and posit new ideas, and then let me go with that. Let me develop them further. Let me come back to my classroom, explore them more, figure out what I could do with my own resources, and then be able to share about that.